Have you ever wondered what life would be like without laws, without rules, without societal norms constraining our every move? Imagine a place where the concept of law and order is as alien as life on Mars. A place where you are free to live as you wish, without the constant surveillance of societal norms. Intriguing, isn't it? It might sound like a scene straight out of a dystopian novel, but it exists, right here on Earth. Welcome to a journey into a place where this is not just a thought experiment. Welcome to Slab City. In the middle of the California desert, there is a place where laws do not exist. This place is known as Slab City. This is not your typical city. It's a place where the sun scorches the earth and the wind whispers tales of freedom and independence. Nestled deep in the Sonoran Desert, Slab City sits about 150 miles northeast of San Diego. It's a place where the horizon stretches out endlessly, and the sky is a canvas of endless blue during the day and a spectacle of stars at night. It's a place that's as harsh as it is beautiful. Slab City is unique in many ways. It's a city built on the remnants of the abandoned World War II Marine barracks, Camp Dunlap. The slabs that give the city its name are the concrete foundations left behind, now serving as the footprint for makeshift homes. It's a city without rules, without government, without taxes. It's a city where the concept of law and order is replaced with a sense of community and survival. Here, the residents, often known as slabbers, live off the grid, creating their own rules and navigating life on their own terms. But this isn't a city of anarchy, rather it's a city of freedom. A place where you can be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do without the constraints of society's norms. But how did this place come to be, you may wonder? Let's delve into its history. Slab City was not always the lawless land it is today. It has a past steeped in war and abandonment. The origin of Slab City traces back to the tense days of the Second World War, when the world was engulfed in conflict. The vast, desolate, sun-baked landscape of the Colorado Desert in Southern California was chosen by the United States Marine Corps for a military training base. They named it Camp Dunlap. A bustling hub of military activity, the base housed thousands of Marines preparing for war, training in the harsh desert environment. However, the end of the war in 1945 also signaled the end for Camp Dunlap. The military had no further use for the base, and so it was decommissioned and demolished. What was left were rows upon rows of concrete slabs, the skeletal remains of the once vibrant military base. The government, seeing no value in the remote desert land, abandoned it entirely. Now, imagine a vast expanse of desert, punctuated only by these concrete slabs, silent and empty, but not for long. Over time, the deserted Camp Dunlap began to attract a new kind of inhabitant. Drifters, squatters, artists, and outcasts, drawn by the allure of a place with no rules, no rent, and no laws, began to occupy the empty slabs. They brought with them their caravans, their makeshift homes, their art, and their dreams. They created a community like no other, living off the grid and on their own terms. And so, from the remnants of a forgotten military base, Slab City was born. From the ashes of war, a unique, lawless city arose, a testament to human resilience and the enduring spirit of freedom. And that, dear listeners, is the origin story of Slab City, the city with no laws. Living in a place with no laws, no taxes, and no rent may sound like paradise. But life in Slab City is not for everyone. Slab City is a place of stark contrasts, a place where the freedom and the challenges it brings are two sides of the same coin. It's a place where the conventional norms of society are suspended, and a new order, a different way of life, takes root. This is a world where the residents have developed their own form of order and community, a world that is as fascinating as it is complex. Life here is not an easy one. The harsh desert climate is relentless, with scorching summers and freezing winters. There is no running water, no sewage system, no garbage collection. Amenities we often take for granted. Here, every drop of water, every piece of shade, every meal is hard-earned. It's a life that demands resourcefulness, resilience, and a certain rugged independence. Yet, this same challenging environment has given rise to a unique sense of community among the slabbers. They share resources, look out for each other, and have created a sort of self-governance. There's a common understanding that while they may live outside the laws of the land, they still need a sense of order to survive. This order, however, is not enforced by any authority but is a social contract among the residents themselves. The people who call Slab City home are as diverse as the makeshift structures that dot this landscape. There are artists and musicians, veterans and retirees, drifters and dreamers. There are those who seek solace from the noise of the world. those who chase the freedom that Slab City offers, and those who have nowhere else to go. Many have found a sense of belonging here in this off-the-grid community that they hadn't found elsewhere. There's a shared spirit of rebellion, of defiance, of living life on one's own terms that unites them. Art and creativity flourish here, in this desert canvas, as does a sense of camaraderie. The residents have made a choice to live here, to embrace the hardships and the freedom that come with it. There is no glossing over the fact that life in Slab City is tough. The lack of basic amenities, the harsh climate, the isolation, they all take a toll. Yet despite these hardships, many residents wouldn't trade their freedom for anything else. They choose to live here, in this city without laws, because for them, the freedom it offers outweighs the challenges it presents. Slab City, then, is more than just a geographical location. It's a way of life, a symbol of a certain kind of freedom that most of us can only imagine. It's a testament to human resilience, to our ability to adapt and survive, to build communities in the most unlikely of places. Despite the hardships, many residents wouldn't trade their freedom for anything else. In a place where everyone is free to do as they please, one might expect chaos. Yet, Slab City is a testament to the human capacity for order, even in the absence of laws. This paradox of freedom is a fascinating spectacle to behold. It's easy to imagine a lawless place as one filled with anarchy, but Slab City defies this expectation. In the absence of formal laws and government, the residents have established their own unique form of order. This is not the kind of order you'd find in a city with a mayor, police officers, or courts. It's a different kind of order, one that is born out of necessity and mutual respect. In Slab City, the residents live by a simple code: live and let live. They respect each other's freedom and give each other the space to live as they please. This has resulted in a community where everyone is responsible for their own actions and their own survival. But this freedom is not without its challenges. It requires a level of self-reliance and resilience that is not common in conventional societies. There are no safety nets here, no social services or public utilities. If a resident needs something, they have to find a way to get it themselves. This might seem daunting, but for the residents of Slab City, it's just a part of life. Despite these challenges, or maybe because of them, the residents have found a way to make it work. They've created a functioning society out of what many would consider chaos. They've proven that people can live together peacefully without the need for formal laws or government. This is the paradox of freedom. It's the idea that even in a place where everyone is free to do as they please, order can still emerge. It's a reminder that freedom is not just about the absence of restrictions, but also about taking responsibility for one's own actions and respecting the freedom of others. So next time you find yourself dreaming of a world without laws, remember Slab City, a place where the dream is a reality. Slab City, the last free place in America, is a living testament to the human spirit's adaptability. From its intriguing origins to its paradoxical nature, Slab City has proven itself to be a unique enclave of freedom and self-reliance. This off-grid refuge, born out of abandoned military barracks, has grown into a fascinating microcosm of society, where the norms of the conventional world are replaced by a shared ethos of survival and freedom. Life in Slab City is a testament to human resilience, where residents, devoid of the laws and luxuries of the outside world, have carved out a life of their own. Yet it's not for everyone. The harsh desert conditions, the lack of basic amenities, and the absence of law and order can be daunting. But for those who thrive on freedom and self-reliance, Slab City offers a unique way of life. In the heart of the desert lies a place that defies the norm, a place that truly embodies the spirit of freedom. This is Slab City.